Hey everyone, welcome back to more Vanguard Bandits. When we last left off, we had a really hellish fight on Makayam Bridge that ended very badly. I mean, to the point where only Bastion survived. Kumorj gave his life protecting us all. He was defeated by Faulkner, and on his dying breath, he revealed to us that Bastion is actually the long-lost son of the previous king of the kingdom. So we have to go to the Varashi kingdom and meet with Galvas, who apparently knows the rest of the story. Unfortunately, Araba Castle, which is where Galvas was captured by the Empire. Faulkner and his troops are sitting there waiting for us, and they have Galvas prisoner. So now, we ran to the Avalon Principality, and teamed up with Duke Zira, who's going to attempt to free Galvas from the Araba Castle. Easier said than done. Let's get on with the briefing, shall we? So here we are. This is one big freaking mess. There's two guys standing on the bridge, and everybody in the middle there is going to be Faulkner and his troops. Yeah, Faulkner's in this battle. It's actually going to start out, you can't really see it, but Bastion, Devlin, and Barlow are going to start out on the other side of the bridge, whereas Zira and all his cronies are going to be below Faulkner and all his guys. They're going to be duking it out in one epic battle there on the grass, and 9 times out of 10, the Varashi Kingdom, Zira and his troops are going to get destroyed. When all is said and done, the only ones standing for his kingdom are probably going to be Zira and his right-hand Ganlon. Faulkner and a couple of his stronger bodyguards will still be alive, and we'll go from there. Excuse me. Haven't come to reclaim Araba, not yet anyway. Our only objective is to rescue poor Galvas. Ione and Reyna have examined the maps obtained by intelligence. I believe they have found a way in. Our main task is to keep the Imperials busy to buy Ione and Reyna some time to find Galvas. However, we mustn't let them know if we are restraining ourselves. We must maintain a fragile illusion. 2 attack squads will be utilized. Primary force will attack from the front, secondary from the side. Ganlon and I shall lead the primary force. Bastion, you shall lead the secondary squad. If our intelligence is correct, we shall be facing substantially more attacks than I expected. What of the man who killed Father? Faulkner. Do you expect him to join his troops in battle? I can't be certain, Bastion, but it is very likely. A general must lead, or he loses the respect of his men. I think Faulkner rules by fear more than anything. Remember, the task is to hold the Imperials until Galvas is spirited away to safety. As soon as we receive word from Ione, we must immediately retreat to Avalon. I know you crave revenge, Bastion, but I just cannot allow you to risk Galvas' life to exact it. Alright. Now we're going to go into the interview stage. As I showed at the end of the last map, Devlin is now less than neutral at us. He's not very happy with us, which is understandable considering him and Barlow died. Everybody but Bastion died last fight, unfortunately. There was nothing I can do about it. Well, I mean, there was. It just played out poorly. It's risky going against Dwyer like I did, but it's worth it for the money. Anyway, we're going to talk to Reyna once, who is now getting happier with us. I baked Ione some cookies, but I must have used the wrong ingredients. Why else would she projectile vomit? Poor Reyna. And now we'll talk to Devlin twice. You think too much, Bastion. Feel, don't think. Use your instinct. Go with your gut, not your brain. Never give up. Trust your instincts. Wait, that's Peppy. Alright. Now it's gonna get fun. This mission is gonna be 90% luck, as Faulkner's having a meeting with what seems to be 3 identical peons and 1 other guy who's standing closest to him. As you know, gentlemen, Avalon has sent an army to reclaim this castle. I expected this, and I'm unconcerned. Yeah, he knows, and really doesn't give a shit. We shall allow Duke Zira and his forces to come. They shall exhaust themselves in the assault. And then we shall reveal our true strength, at which point the Duke and his men shall be annihilated. Yeah, that's most likely going to happen. That is all, gentlemen. Return to your post and await further orders. Suddenly, I trust that you have an excellent reason for interrupting this meeting. I am sorry, Excellency. I felt it important to inform you that Prince Dwyer has departed. What? I gave specific orders that no one was to enter or leave Araba until the Avalon threat was quelled. And I informed him as such, dear Excellency. But he is the Imperial Prince. He was quite adamant. Way to go, Joffrey. He made no sense, just muttering about making up for his mistakes in the battle at McKee Bridge. I apologize and beg your forgiveness, Excellency. This makes the situation rather complicated. Damn that Dwyer. Your orders have changed, gentlemen. We must mobilize our ATACs to fight alongside the brave Prince Dwyer. We shall undoubtedly suffer more casualties than I had originally anticipated, but our superior fighting skill and strength of numbers shall still assure us a victory. He's right there. Of course, we must leave a regiment within the castle. I have decided upon yours, Commander Zakov. What? And why should my men and I be deprived of a role in the glorious victory to come? Surely a man of your excellence and wisdom realizes that we cannot leave the Araba exposed, Commander. You should be honored that I have entrusted you with a task of such great importance, not insulted. There is no honor in cowering behind castle walls, Faulkner. I wish to fight. Unfortunately, Zakov, I have neither the time nor the energy to engage you in a debate. You shall obey my orders, and you will regard Araba until my return. I would be very disappointed if you failed to heed my instructions, Zakov. Very disappointed. Remember those words. Do you understand the gravity of the words I have imparted to you here? How I would love to kill you slowly, you sarcastic bastard. I understand, fucker. Fucker. Your accent seems to have suddenly thickened, Commander. I pray for your sake that it lightens soon. Now then, protecting Galvus during the attack shall be of vital import. He may yet prove useful. This will be a glorious day in the history of the Empire, gentlemen. To battle! As they all leave. This is quickly turning into a clusterfuck, and it's only going to get worse. Dwyer was once a mere annoyance, but now he is a threat to my plans. I must deal with him carefully. And now we meet Duke Galvus. Hey, where are the guards we were supposed to be relieving? Are we late for our shift? I didn't realize we spent so long wheeling ale. And here we have Reyna and Ione to the rescue! Bam! A judo chop and a swift kick takes them down. Galvus! Help me, Ione. We have to figure out how to get him out of this cell. I think I have a good idea of how to accomplish that, Reyna. I just need to fuel up these guards. Wait, what? Okay, so Iona is into a bit of necro, whatever it was. It's a little smaller than... I was right. Oh, wait, no, she's talking about the key. Sorry. It's a little smaller than average, but here it is, the key to Galvus' cell. A lot easier than trying to squeeze through those bars, if you ask me. Galvus, we've come to rescue you. But you probably realized that when we demonstrated our hand-to-hand combat skills on these poor fools. Yeah, it was quite obvious. Galvus, are you injured? Have these Imperials been torturing you? Oh, I'll be alright. The only torture I've undergone is being allowed to use the facilities only once a day. Perhaps we could stop at a restroom after you free me from this accursed dungeon. I apologize, Sir Galvus, but you'll need to hold it until after we've left the castle. And they free Galvus. Hopefully his need to use the bathroom won't screw up the escape plan. Ah, my lovely Reyna. And then Andrew shows up. Nice work, ladies. Very nice work, indeed. The boss will be impressed when he hears about this. Okay, so I knew Andrew was a spy. I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't want to spoil it. I knew he was a spy. I just don't remember for the life of me who the hell he's working for. Now, on to other matters. So here we go. The plan seems to be a success. Every attack in Araba must be out here to engage us. I pray that the women find Galvus before the wretched Imperials tarnish us too badly. Bastion, you must attack now! That attack, it's Faulkner! Stick to Zera's plan, Bastion. If you do anything stupid, you put all our lives at risk. You understand that, don't you? I understand. That dialogue choice, I think, affects Devlin's morale, if anything. I'll do just as Zera instructed us, until Galvus is rescued. And then I'm going to rip Faulkner from his attack and slit his throat. Easier said than done. I don't have any problem with that. Just make sure you stay alive. Frankly, I don't care if I die. Not as long as I claim Faulkner's life first. Now, as we learned from the end of the last map, when Kamorj was telling his story, Faulkner was the son of the previous king's, one of his most loyal subjects, his most loyal retainers. Unfortunately, his father was manipulated by the evil empire of the evil emperor of the empire, and tricked into thinking that the previous king and Kamorj had a hand in his late wife's death. She was killed at a siege. Her village was ransacked at siege, and she died in the attack. And the emperor made Faulkner's father believe that they had a part in it. So Faulkner's father engaged the king, and the two of them killed themselves, killed each other. Faulkner, who was just a young boy at the time, but still a prodigy, can only sit back and watch as it happened. The emperor took advantage of that situation and melded Faulkner into this being of pure rage, which, as you can see, worked out pretty well. He wants nothing more now to destroy pretty much anyone and everyone. All for the sake of the glorious empire. Or so he says. For all we know, he has some ulterior motive at stake. I mean, that's certainly how it seems, since he really doesn't give a shit about Dwyer. Alright, so now here in this battle, they're just going to kick the shit out of each other for however long as it takes for them to destroy each other. The only ones we can control in this fight are Bastion, Devlin, Barlow, and soon Ione and Reyna when they join us. Other than that, it's pure luck as to what happens. If things go right, there'll be more Kingdom forces left than there are Empire, and we'll have a decent chance of doing this. There's a lot of experience to be had on this map, to say the least. There's actually 3 ways we can come of winning this. The first way is... Actually, you know what? I'll hold off on that. I'll wait a few turns here and you can see for yourself. Zera is the Centaur unit that you've no doubt seen in the picture I've been using as the backdrop to this video. He's on the right side. I think he's the only one with such an ATAC. Oh, man. Stupid Dwyer. He's underleveled, but he's fast, and he's got a decent attack strength. So they're going to be hard-pressed to hit him. He's still worth 12 grand as well, so if by chance he survives the initial onslaught... Oh good, he's taking out the frozen guy. We need him to go bad because he got strong thrust. Unfortunately, Ganlon has a really bad habit of attacking the weaker units. I'll take these guys down. Bastion's going to get very little experience from just doing physical damage now, because he's so high leveled. Nope. For Bastion right now, our main focus is to get his power up to around 17. That way we can get the kills we need when we need them. And it'll make things a hell of a lot easier. His power is sitting around 12 right now, which is why he's hitting as hard as he is. And of course, the AI is as dumb as it usually is, which doesn't help us any. Oh, man. And like I believe I said before, the Kingdom is more or less going to lose this fight. Alright, Devlin, get some experience. Try and thrust him. Good, he hit him. And I'll stand over here and let Barlow take a swing. It also lets him move his full range, which is only 4, but... Good, they both hit. Good job, guys. Meanwhile, back at the cluster, it's peons against peons as the Avalon troops and the Empire battle it out. Whose peons will prove victorious? Unfortunately, it's probably going to be the Empire's because they have more of them. Well, looks like the first one's about to drop. 1 kill for the Empire. It'd be great if they would do something other than just stand there. And now Faulkner's involved. Well, that's number 2. Faulkner is by far the most powerful ATAC on this field. The Avalon ATACs are putting up a good fight against Faulkner. I told that fool he could not win without my help. But perhaps I could take advantage of this situation and show Prince Dwyer that I deserve to be a general. Yeah, my French sucks, but whatever. Soldier, come here at once. Yes, sir? Fetch Galvus from the dungeons and bring him to me. Yes, sir. I will display Galvus for everyone on the battlefield to see. The Avalon army will be forced to retreat, and then I will be hailed as the man who changed the course of the war. Commander Zakov, why have you not brought Galvus as I ordered you to do? He escaped, sir. What? He was to be guarded by at least 2 men at all times. Where are the fools now? They're dead, sir. Broken necks. Galvus must have killed them as he escaped. If they weren't already dead, I would have killed them myself. Faulkner will have my head when he hears this news. Unless... If Galvus have escaped, then we must recapture him. You soldiers, come with me. We are joining the battle with Faulkner. But I thought General Faulkner's orders were for us to remain here in the castle, Commander. That was before Galvus escaped. When we find him and defeat these Avalon fools, Faulkner will not care. As you command, sir. Alright, so now Zakov and his men storm out. What is Zakov doing? I cannot believe he would so blatantly disregard my orders. I knew he had ambitions to impress the prince, but this bold maneuver is certainly unexpected. After this battle is won, I will have to consider the best way to deal with him. Perhaps permanently. Duke Zira, Galvus is with us and he's alright. He has to use the bathroom, but he's good. Good work, Ione. All ATACs, prepare to fall back. Wait, Zira, not yet. The ATACs which were guarding the castle have followed us in pursuit of Galvus, which means they have left Araba almost completely defenseless. These Imperial fools have given us a perfect opportunity to reclaim Araba for the kingdom. Zira, if you can continue to distract the Empire's forces for a short while longer, Rain and I will join with Bastion's squadron and storm the castle. That's a fine idea, Ione. We'll keep these Imperial pigs busy for as long as you require. Alright. Bastion, we're coming up behind you. Give us a few moments. And once we've joined you, proceed directly to the castle entrance. Ignore the Imperials. Okay. Now it gets interesting, because there are 3 ways we can do this. The first way is to do it as Ione just told us, and run up to the front of the castle and seize it, Fire Emblem style. The second way is to take out Duke Zakov and all his troops, and then seize the castle. And then finally, the third and most difficult way is to kill everybody and then seize the castle. The third way, of course, is the most difficult because, well, Faulkner and all the other units. There's a very high risk that we can lose several ATACs in this fight, especially if we go up against Faulkner himself. He's just that damn powerful. Fuck you, Dwyer. The best option is probably option 2, which will involve us just taking out these guys and running up and seizing the place. We could probably attract a straggler or 2, and maybe even Dwyer, depending on how things go out there in the process. 21, 11. Alright, just stay where you are, Bastion. Actually, just take 1 step forward. You know what? No, just wait right where you are. Please get rid of this ass. Good, he dodged it. Die, piece of shit. That weakens them off a lot. That's fine. Take a swing at Bastion. No, he's swinging at Barlow. I can deal with that. Can you counter? You can. It's only 30% though. So go ahead and thrust. You're going to take barely any damage. Barlow has a surprising amount of defense. Who are you swinging at? Yeah, we'll go ahead and avoid. While Bastion needs experience, it's like more worth it to let the others get a few swings. Especially with these weaklings. Trust me, he's gonna get more than his fair share of kills coming up. Nice dodge. And that's 2 down for the kingdom. Alright, they're tied at 2 apiece. Oh great, now what? What is Faulkner doing here? And for what reason has he invaded this castle and provoked the kingdom? Sadira, you know quite well that Faulkner has never needed a reason to embrace violence. He lives for it. Again, that stems from his molding from the Emperor. Your Highness, do you recognize that ATAC across the way? If I'm not mistaken, it's being driven by the young man we encountered at the Aegis Canyon. Bastion. The boy who condemned my father's empire for waging war. And here he is, battling against us. Is our empire truly so evil that it inspires such hatred in the hearts of men? Sadira, we have no reason to stay and watch this, especially not if it upsets you. We can discuss your concerns about Faulkner with your father when we return home. Yeah, he's not gonna give a shit. Faulkner's doing pretty much what he wants him to. I think it's still the same guy anyway. No, I want to watch this. Alright. The minions are still fighting. And I think Ganlon is frozen. That's not good. Yeah. Alright, the Empire just took the lead at 3-2. And he can't kill him. How about this guy? Whatever. Just hit him. It's more experience for him, even though it's not much. If this works out, Reyna's coming up from behind. I need to let her get some hits. Yeah, he's frozen. Shit. Trying to keep... In a way, I'm trying to keep as far away from the damn battle. Oh, fuck. That hurt! It's Faulkner taking advantage of the situation. And, unfortunately, Zero shares in Ganlon's bad habit of picking on the weak. So he's just going to completely ignore Faulkner when he's like the only one on the field that could do anything to him. And pick on guys that he has no business dealing with. Just wait. This is going to be a very long map, if nothing else but for the sheer amount of ATACs on here taking up all the turns. And down goes Ganlon. Well, shit. They just lost half of their fighting force. I will deny this loss to my grave. That's not good at all. Now they're all gonna focus on the one stupid Avalon guy that's left. Which will give Zero some time to maybe take out 1 or 2 minions. But I doubt it. And now these guys are gonna come charging forward. I'm purposely leaving Bastion where he is because I want Reyna and Ione to catch up. And I don't want to attract any attention from Faulkner's unit. The only one I would really want from Faulkner's group to come charging forward is Dwyer. And maybe one of the weaker bodyguards. Damn it, speedy son of a bitch. Alright. Fashion, I'll take actually 2 steps forward. Barlow, you still can't kill him, but that's fine. Reyna will finish him off. And of course, they're just going to stand there and watch instead of coming out and helping. Good, turn your back, you pile of crap. Nope. Alright, Reyna. Finish this guy off, please. Please hit him. Please hit him. Good! That's my girl. Damn right it wasn't luck. Well, there was a little bit of luck involved. Alright! Boy, did I need that. And we'll throw in some decks. Oh, man. Eventually I'm going to start balancing out their stats, but for the time being, I got to get their power up. This poor bastard, he's going to get frozen in an instant. Alright, you step up here and take this guy down. Good. Pile of crap. I make this armor look good. Awesome. Very, very good. Once again, putting up all 3. I'm raising them all at once because I can't afford not... Well, I have to push his dexterity up, otherwise it's too much of a gamble. And putting his base up a little, push him closer to getting Strong Slash, which will make things worlds better. Well, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna avoid it. It came from behind, Zira. Faulkner likes to take his units from behind. I may send Bastion out just to wail on Zakov. And Zira's still trying to take out the peons. Yeah, that guy's done. At least he's drawing all their attention. Nice dodge! Go, dude, go! One stupid peon against the world. Alright. Well, they just surrounded him, so I can't reach him yet. Yeah, Dwyer's gonna hit him hard. Damn it! Well, he's weak and ad's over. He had a good run, but now he's frozen. Time to let it go. See what I did there? Power of the Royal Guard, my ass. You gang raped him. Well, I mean, you ganged up on him. Excuse me. Alright. Now it's Bastion's turn. Now, I really don't want to put him in harm's way. So I'll just have him step one side out. Barlow, I need someone behind Bastion to make sure nobody gets behind him. Oh, this is getting Strong Slash back in a heartbeat. He's gonna take a hit, but he's gonna deal a good one too. Nice experience, man. 2 more power, 1 more dex. Alright, Reyna, you're gonna move over here. Good, Zero. Defend. There's a girl in there. And then you just waste a turn. Whatever. Alright. Devlin. Duke Devlin. See, that's not worth it, because he can take a big hit. I gotta look at the turns. It's Devlin's turn right now. Wherever the hell he is. Alright, next is Bodyguard 1, then Sidira, then Bastion again. Good, so Bastion's gonna get the move before him. Then Dwyer, then Imperial, then Zero. Okay, it's gotta come all the way around again before Zakov gets a hit. And if I'm lucky, I can freeze him. Alright, so Devlin, you gotta do your best here. Good job. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Hang in there, Devlin. And now they're ganging up on Zira. Ow. Good, at least he'll take that guy out. He's trying. He's taking as many down with him as he can. And just like the second battle with Franco and Halleck, oh, nice. It doesn't. Them dying doesn't really do anything. All right, let's try this. See, doing that, he's just going to defend. Which I guess is good. Bastion won't take a hit. But if I attack from this side, Bastion's going to hit him a hell of a lot harder, but he's also going to take a big hit. It's worth it. Oh, man. Damn, I was really hoping he would dodge that. I froze him! Yes! Alright. Now, the peons here are going to come swing at Bastion, but they're not going to do any damage to him. In fact, that's putting him dangerously close to freezing, though. Just avoid it. They're weak enough, you don't need them, yeah. Can he get? No, he can't, good. He can hit Devlin, though. Just defend, Devlin. We'll play some Dungeon Dice Monsters later. They're still wailing on Zira. Good, nice dodge. You have the reflexes of a drunk yak. And the other guy, I think I just wet myself. And now Dwyer, he's frozen. Shit! Now you're kind of screwed. Barlow. You start picking on this guy. And she can't do anything. Damn it! Well, I mean, she can, but I really wanted her to finish him off. She can do it! Oh my god! I forgot I could go diagonal! Haha! Reina for the win! Okay, that makes this a lot easier. $500 experience. Damn nice. Damn nice indeed. I forget what affects strong thrust, honestly. Give that one more. I'll put all three up one more time. Stay where you are, my dear. And now this guy's gonna come up and wail on Barlow. Nice dodge. Alright. Ione, you're once again acting as bait. Get down here and just stay behind Bastion. Now we're gonna... Bye, Zero. Yeah, you kinda got screwed there. No, you actually... Zero, you fought with great honor. You kinda just got killed by those who didn't have honor. Devlin, I gotta be careful with you. Yeah, sure. You're just gonna defend. Devlin is among the many who must live. Alright, Bastion. What do I want to do with you? Well, obviously I'm getting you as far away from Faulkner as I possibly can. And we're gonna wail on these guys a lot. See, now they're all gonna run up and try and get in on this. So I'm gonna try my hardest to take out as many of these Imperial dudes as I can. What, you're attacking Reina? 62% chance to counter. Sure. Darn it! Oh well. It's worth a shot. I may send Ione out to try and take out Dwyer. That'd be kind of funny. Ooh, strong thrust. Sure. That's what I wanted her to get. Darn it. Bang! And now she's surrounded. Shit! Now I need a miracle. Darn it! And she's frozen too. This is bad. How could you miss? Seriously. Alright, no, I can't afford to have her not get in on this. Damn it. Oh man, I didn't realize that side was open. Oh my god. I just lost Reina again. Damn it! I should have moved Ione over. I didn't realize that side was open. No, Reina, that was my fault. I'm so sorry. Fuck. take him out, Devlin. I don't care. We'll take this fucker down. That's fine. This is bad. This move has a chance to, I think, lower defense. Yeah, see that shield circling around here? That's what that is. Honestly, I probably should have had her go over and kill the other guy, but whatever. Yeah, she's still leveled up. Ione has pretty balanced stats. Everybody's stats at one point are going to be balanced. And he's defending. Hey, and he leveled up. Nice. Push that up, and that up. Alright, well, unfortunately Ione is surrounded, but whatever. Nice dodge! We'll have you swing back too. Now, let's look at the turns here. Devil and Sajira gotta go all through all this. Which the majority of them are going to focus on Ione. Alright. We're just going to end this. Unfortunately, Reina dropped, but there's nothing I can do about that. What's his range? He's the one I'm worried about. He's the only one that could potentially kill Bastion. Because as much as I would like to do this... Yeah, no, it's not happening. There's a lot more experience down there, I know, but it's just not worth it at this point. They're gonna kill Ione. Yeah, it's over. Well, maybe not. Yeah. Screw you, Dwyer. And Barlow's gonna take a beating too. Now those three will go. Faulkner just finished off Barlow. No, he can actually survive if I defend it. Holy shit. That'd be great. I really need him to survive. It'll help with Devlin's morale. Well, he's frozen. There! It's over. The castle has been seized. Zakov, you incompetent fool. You have humiliated both of us today. Forces of the kingdom have taken the castle. We must retreat for now, but we shall return to reclaim it. We should leave as well. Holy shit! Well, unfortunately, we did that with only one... No, I only dropped two. I see. Morge is dead. Who was he, Galvus, and how did you come to know him? Camorge is the false name he gave himself when he left the kingdom and went into hiding. His real name was Alucard. Alucard? He was the leader of the Guardian Knights. He was responsible for the safety of the king himself. Now it all makes sense. Yes, he was. And he was your brother, your younger brother. I know he died with honor, Galvus. I'm certain that he did. The last time I saw him was shortly after the king perished, during the Empire's assault on the capital. I always believed that he fled from shame, that he had left because he had dishonored the kingdom. I tried to shut him out of my mind, but I always hoped he would come back. I always missed him. Before Camorge died, he gave us a message for you. The Supreme Spirit sleeps at the feet of the lion. Guide the holy lineage to the light. The meaning of those words is a mystery to all of us. I can scarcely believe it. Where is the boy, Bastion? In the reception hall, I believe. Still in mourning for Camorge, Alucard. I'm certain you'll enlighten us to this sooner or later, but I prefer to know sooner, if you don't mind. I was shocked when you mentioned that Alucard had a son, but now I understand their true relationship. And now I understand why Alucard fled the capital. It was not because of shame, but because of his duty. Alucard took it upon himself to raise and protect the next king. What? The blue blood of royalty flows through Bastion veins, Ione. He is our fallen king's only heir. When the capital was assaulted and the king perished, Alucard must have stolen away with Bastion. But why did he stay away for so long, instead of returning after the Empire had been repulsed? I can answer that one, Ione. Bastion is who they wanted in the first place, not the king. If Alucard had come back here with Bastion, they would have attacked us again. They needed him. Because he's the only one who can pilot the Ultra Gunner attack. It's a gift and a curse. So now they know. I wonder what... Fuck! I wonder what Faulkner will think of this. It all makes sense now. I can't believe I didn't figure it out sooner. The Empire started this war to find Ultra Gunner, and to make Bastion use it against us. But when Alucard took Bastion, he distracted the Empire and gave us time to regroup. We need the power of Ultra Gunner to reclaim what the Empire has taken. But Bastion could not have used or controlled that power when he was only a boy. Alucard knew that we all would have to wait for Bastion to mature into manhood. And now that Bastion is a man, all we need to do now is find the Ultra Gunner for him. According to Alucard's message, there may be a clue to its location in the kingdom of Dion-Lave. Then it is most likely the course of wisdom to journey and have a chat with the Marquis. What of Bastion? How do you think he will react when he learns of his true lineage? And I remember to call him Your Highness. I'm the Prince of the Kingdom? Which is why the innocent people of Frua were viciously attacked by the Empire. Which is why this horrible war came to pass. And which is why Father died. I am the cause of it all. I am the cause of the death and destruction which has plagued the kingdom for these 16 years. I want to believe this is a horrible nightmare from which I'm about to awaken, but I know it's true. I can feel the truth pushing down on my chest like a crushing weight. I wanted to save this world from the Empire's wrath. I wanted so much to make Father proud. But all I did was instigate the death of the man who gave me everything, who taught me everything. I'm a plague. I bring death with me wherever I go. I kill the ones I love. I'm not royalty. I'm just a curse. A horrible curse. On a horrible night? Sorry. Well, it's understandable he feels like shit, but... Where are you going, Bastion? If I stay here, I'll only bring the wrath of the Empire upon you all. I'm going to take my attack into the farthest mountain range and wait for the Imperial Army there. I will do my best to die with honor, as my father did. Honor? Tell me, Bastion, where is honor in running like a coward? You are a fool, Bastion. Gamorge laid down his life to save yours, and now you're just going to throw away his sacrifice? You said he taught you everything. Didn't he teach you to show respect for the dead? You act as if you're the only one who deserves to grieve. What about me? He was my father as much as yours. If you must leave if you must, Bastion. I have lost my family before. Perhaps I can survive losing another. Melia, I'm so sorry. Please, Bastion, don't forget about what has driven you for so long. The Empire. Defeating the Empire. That's right, Bastion. Not a day goes by where you don't talk about kicking the Empire's butt. So why are you going to quit now? Puck. You're right. I can't quit. The Empire won't stop until they rule the continent. We all know that. And since I'm the only one who can use the Ultra Gunner, I might be the only one who can stop them. But I'm afraid of what might happen to you all if I stay, or if I fail. We're your friends, Bastion. We're gonna stick with you no matter what happens. And if we work together, we can do anything. Gamorge always told us that, remember? He's right, Bastion. Puck. Melia. So are you gonna stay and fight or what? I know Barlow and me owe you a life debt and all, but that doesn't mean you should waste our time. Besides, do you know how long it's been since Barlow ate? He's about to gnaw my foot off! He's not joking, I've tried it before. Leather's nutritious. Jesus God! I'm going to stay, Devlin. I'm going to fight. Bastion, your face is even more handsome when you're wearing that determined look. I think I like it. What? Reyna! What? It's quite becoming! You have good friends, Bastion. Friends who will always help you, no matter what you need. I wish I'd realized that sooner, but at least I know it now. Together, we're going to defeat the Empire. We're going to do it for the sake of our world. We're going to do it for my father. Now what? Have you now come to understand, Your Highness? The citizens of the kingdom have prayed for your triumphant return. I've come to understand a great many things recently, Galvus. But I'm not going to wage this war against the Empire simply for the sake of the kingdom. I'm going to fight for the freedom of everyone on the continent, regardless of the nation in which they dwell. No one in this land should have to live in fear as I did. No one. Your Highness, you are the heir to the kingdom. The citizens would revolt if they heard you speak this way. You were born to inherit the throne. You must fight for the honor and the glory of the kingdom. Calm down, Galvus. Bastion is our leader, and that means he's the one who sets our agenda. Or do you wish to usurp the authority of his reign already? What? I would never commit an act of treason against the prince. Then perhaps you should give his leadership a chance. Right, Your Highness? Please don't call me Your Highness. It just sounds too weird. Bastion will be fine. Your Highness, you cannot be addressed with a common name. That would be weird. Well, Bastion, what is your command? We're waiting. Yes, Highness. What is your bidding? What is your bidding? If you're entertaining suggestions, I think we should visit the Marquis Dion to look for the Ultra Gunner. I wish I could join you, but that battle was murder on my ATAC, so I'll have to stay here. Really? You seem to pass the battle with some nary a scratch. But I guess someone has to guard the castle. You mean he got knocked on his ass? My thoughts exactly. Your Highness, Is it still your will that Ganlon remains here? Is it your will that Ganlon remains here while the rest of us escort you to the Marquis? Remember that we are merely your advisors, nothing more. Please do not hesitate to disregard our advice. It sounds fine to me, Galvus, and don't hesitate to call me Bastion. I don't think I can bring myself to do that, Your Highness. I apologize. Ione, you probably don't want to hear this, but I believe you should hold the fort with Ganlon. Nothing against Ganlon, of course, but he won't be able to hold off the Empire if they return. Yeah, more like he'll open the damn door and let them right in. Stupid spy. I'd stay behind too if the new prince didn't require someone to teach him about diplomacy. It's alright, Zira. If I held rank over you, I'd force you to stay here too. Sassy, aren't we? Alright, we made it into the kingdom, and now we're heading to Dion Levy. So Zira, please tell me more of this Marquis Dion. Where to start? He's chief of a tribe of mercenaries who've been battling the Empire since forever. He's difficult to impress, I've heard. The only way to earn Dion's respect is to engage him in battle. We have to fight him to earn his respect? Has anyone bothered to try stimulating conversation? Dion's idea of stimulating conversation is a good, loud battle cry. The only way to get on Dion's good side is by fighting him and his mercs, and they fight to win. If you engage Dion and his crew, and you win, or just survive, you've made friends for life. Duke Zira, have you ever fought Marquis Dion? I knew you were beginning to wonder how I knew so much about him. Fact is, I did fight Dion once, when I wasn't much older than you, and of course, I was soundly defeated. Duke Zira! I've never known that. I never knew that. Why haven't you told that story before? Well, I'm not especially fond of retelling tales where I am the one pummeled to a pulp at the end. Good point. Not to boast, but I believe I could best the Marquis if we engaged on the battlefield again. Is anyone else getting strange signals on their short-range radars? I am, and these signals look very much like ATAC heat signatures. Prepare for battle! Oh my god. Well, that was quite the fight. Thankfully, we managed to get out of that with just Ione and, unfortunately, Reyna dropping. Well, she won't die again, that I swear. But I managed to keep Devlin and Barlow alive, which should help push at least Devlin's morale back up into neutral. Can't go with him hating me. But with that, I think we're going to call it a day. We had quite the tough fight, and now we've recruited even more people into this merry band, and it's only getting more hairy as things go on. Also, next time our first shop is here, so we'll go ahead and save. And that'll do it. Until next time, everyone.